Okay, so my name is Kara Kading, and I have been a health and wellness educator for, gosh, I think it's been about 8 years now. And so we teach classes at Milligers. I'm part of the Milliger family. And so we've been teaching there consistently for the past 8 years, in person and online. We always offer those options just because in person is great. I love to get oils on people, but it's also really great to be able to have an online opportunity because like right now I'm just sitting in my home, my puppies are by my side. You can have a beverage of your choice. This is a very convenient thing, especially in the winter when it starts to get dark earlier. You get home from work maybe and you're just like, I don't want to go anywhere, right? So this is a great opportunity for you. And so we're going to go over just kind of all the natural solutions for energy and balance. Okay. And I'm adding you, I do have a door prize at the end. I'm giving away an immunity roller ball. So as people are coming in, I'm adding you to the wheel of names to make it as fair as possible. And we'll pick a winner at the end. Okay. So let's dive right in to our topic and know that when we talk about, I'm only talking about doTERRA products. Okay. doTERRA is a wellness company, and they are the number one most tested, most trusted essential oil company in the world. All of our bottles, all of our oils are certified pure, tested grade. So they're considered basically a medical grade essential oil. And the reason why that's important is because we're making these steps for natural health and wellness. It's really important to know what you're putting on your body, because your skin is like a giant sponge. Okay. So whatever we're putting on it is what is actually getting absorbed into our bloodstream. So making sure that we're using a top quality essential oil is going to make a huge difference because, first of all, a little bit is going to go a long way. So when we're talking about doTERRA oils, we're only going to use 1 to 2 drops per application because they have that purity and that potency compared to like maybe, I don't know, some junky oils that you might see at a big box store or a discount store where they have them like in big bins and they're super cheap. All of those have been adulterated in some way. Okay. I'd say 85% of whatever you see on the market, especially on those random shelves, have been adulterated in some way. They either have a fragrance added to them, or they have been diluted down with a carrier oil. Okay. So don't mess with that. It's so not worth it. I highly recommend, if you are going to be investing in your health and wellness, it's so important to be able to focus on and making sure that you're getting the best quality. So when I'm talking tonight or when any of our classes, we're only talking about doTERRA, okay, because we have that confidence in them, and we expect the best at Milligers, and so that's what we do with doTERRA too. So know that we're going to cover everything. And remember, again, doTERRA is a wellness company. And so this is basically our foundations of our health and wellness. And the base of that is eating right, okay, making sure that we have proper nutrition and digestion. Exercise and moving the body is so important for our health and wellness. Being able to rest and manage stress, right? Okay, so we're going to talk about all these things tonight. Being able to reduce our toxic load and what we're using in our home. Inform self-care. So making sure that you basically are fully equipped in your home to be able to combat any situation. 85 to 90% of whatever comes up in your home for health and wellness can be supported with your natural tools that we're going to talk about tonight. Okay. And then proactive medical care, that just means that you're staying educated. You showed up today for this call. Okay. That is being proactive about your health and wellness. So let's dive in and take a look. When we talk about our health and wellness, and I talked about nutrition being, the base of our health and wellness, it's so important to make sure that we are eating healthy foods and incorporating the rainbow. Okay, we've learned this basically from kindergarten. It's so important to eat the rainbow, right? But sometimes it's just not possible. Or as much as we try to incorporate healthy fruits and vegetables, the nutritional value of what is on the market today, what is available to us, is not the same as it was even 10 or 15 years ago. The soil has been depleted. The produce has been harvested at a much earlier stage so that it can be transported a longer way and it isn't bruising or breaking down. And so when we harvest earlier than when the plant or when the fruit is actually ripe, the nutritional value is sacrificed. Okay. So obviously we try to grow as much as we can on our own, or shop local at your farmer's market. But sometimes it's just not possible, and to be able to get the variety that we need. So supplementation of what you are eating is so important. Nutrient deficiencies are becoming much more prevalent. They say 95% of American adults do not meet that recommended dietary allowance, and they're struggling in those micronutrients. Approximately half are being deficient in specific minerals like our calcium, our iron, our magnesium. So we have an incredible system, and I love to kick off the class with this. I used to end it with this, and my husband was the one who was the most insistent on saying, Kara, my number one favorite product is Lifelong Vitality. Make sure that you talk about that. And I'm like, that is so important. So I'm kicking off the class with it because this is the easiest way to ensure that you have those essential nutrients for your body to be able to function properly. And we have those fatty acids and powerful antioxidants to be able to reduce that oxidative stress out of the system. So this is super simple. Okay. It looks like this. And it says just 30 days to change your life, guaranteed, on the side of the bottle. So this has a 30-day money back guarantee. If you don't have more energy during the day, better sleep at night, less aches and pains, and better mood management, you can return the empty bottles after 30 days. Okay. That's how confident we are in this product. And it's something that makes all the difference. So, what is Lifelong Vitality? It is a 3-step system. The E omegas, okay, this is your basically your omega 3, 6, and 9s, which is really important for your brain and your heart health, but it's also going to be really supportive for your healthy joint so your joints can function properly. It's got immune boosting nutrients. This is going to be supporting, again, the brain, the eyes, the nervous system, and healthy skin. The Alpha CRS, this is really very effective reducing oxidative stress out of the body. There's also key essential oils in here that are going to be also very supportive, even things like frankincense. Okay, anytime we can get frankincense into our system, it's going to be amazing. And then the Microplex VNZ. Okay, this is going to be great for basically 12 servings of your fruits and vegetables. We're getting 22 bioavailable essential vitamins and minerals. And bioavailable means that your body can absorb it 100%. Okay, we can be able to metabolize it. It is a whole food capsule that you take. So when we're consuming it, it's easily broken down and absorbed by the body. It helps with normal growth and function and maintenance of cells. Again, we're fighting off those free radicals with powerful antioxidants like vitamin A and C and E. It's going to support a healthy metabolism, our cellular energy, helping with bone health because we've got calcium, magnesium, zinc, and vitamin D, which is so important, and really helping with immune support and healthy digestion. So the key benefits in a nutshell, we're helping with those powerful antioxidants in your DNA protection, energy metabolism, bone health, immune function, stress management, cardiovascular health, healthy hair, skin, nails, eye, brain, nervous system, digestive system, your liver function, lung and respiratory health. It's very gentle on the stomach. So a lot of times, I remember when I was pregnant and they wanted me to take these, I don't know, prenatal vitamins. And I was so sick. Like I just could not, they made me so physically nauseous. And it's something that was really difficult on the body, especially like those 1-a-day supplements, because it's everything that they're trying to give you encapsulated into this hard calcified rock that your body can't digest and absorb and break down, right? It puts a lot of stress on the digestive system. So something like this is much more gentle and you get a lot more bang for your buck. Okay. So I love it. It's guaranteed. It's a great way to be able to start with doTERRA when you're looking for natural solutions. Okay, this is going to be super supportive. Another great tool that you can layer in and incorporate this, these are two brand new products that just came out in October, is the PB Restore. And this is really focusing on the microbiome. And when I first heard microbiome, I got educated on this past summer. I just thought that was like gut health, right? But actually, we have these microbiomes all over our body. So that is healthy bacteria and microorganisms that are living all over our body to keep us healthy. Okay. And so we want to have this diversified, healthy bacteria and healthy microflora to be able to have not only a healthy gut, but we have even just our own little microbiome in our mouths. Okay. So it's super important that we are filling and supporting our body with healthy microflora and healthy bacteria. So this has a formulation of 30 pre and pro and postbiotics. Okay. This is going to help to restore that microbial diversity and balance for that microbiome health and overall wellness, right? I'm sure you guys have all heard about how important it is to be taking your probiotics. And so this is going to be super beneficial because you're getting prebiotics that's going to start to work actually right in the stomach, and then your probiotics and postbiotics. Okay. Helping with digestive health, that gut barrier integrity. So we don't have that, what people call, I'm sure you've heard about, like a leaky gut. This is keeping all of that in integrity. Okay. Helping with the micronutrient synthesis. This is going to help with your skin health, your respiratory system, of course, our immune system, and a healthy inflammatory response. So, one of these a day in your water. You can take it prior to like a meal with like healthy fats, or I'll take it like with a yogurt or something like that. Is really great to do. And then the PB Assist Plus, you can do one of these or both of these, however you want to do it. Like I take the capsules, but my kids love the probiome or the PB Assist. Okay. It's a little sachet, it's powdered, it's super easy. It's like a fun pixie stick. Sometimes we'll just throw it in their lunch and they'll take it middle of the day. But this again is that healthy pre and probiotic. 13 different strains of probiotics and a prebiotic. And what's important about that is that we are filling the body with healthy microflora. Okay. So when the body is filled with healthy microflora and healthy bacteria, there's no room for bad bacteria. Think about it as like a hotel. Okay. Your body is a hotel. And if we fill all the rooms with healthy bacteria, when the bad bacteria shows up late at night, I don't know, at 11:30 p.m. and wants a room, guess what? All the rooms are filled. There's no room for them. Gosh, I wish I could be able to add this person. Let me see if I can do this. Sorry. I am manning the station at the same time. Here we go. Okay. So think about this with like a hotel room or hotel. We've got everything filled with a good, healthy bacteria. The bad bacteria shows up and all the rooms are filled. Okay. There's no room for the bad bacteria. And that's what we want to be able to incorporate into our health routine. And having that diversity of your bacteria is really important. Just like when we talk about your health and wellness or the nutritional value of what we're incorporating into our meals, we want to have variety. Variety is key. Okay. We always talk about, again, eating the rainbow the same way with your pre and probiotics. So super easy to be able to incorporate this into your health routine. The PB Restore, again, is helping with healthy metabolism, helping with digestion, microbiome health, and overall wellness. The PB Assist Plus is that little sachet. It has a strawberry melon flavor. It's got 13 probiotic strains, 7 billion AFUs, and it has a prebiotic fiber. Okay. All right. That's a lot. There's a whole class actually talking all about these two products. So if you need more information and want to do a deeper dive in this, let me know. But I can tell you, my husband and I actually, doTERRA asked us to trial this to be their guinea pigs this past summer. And so we started with the capsules, the PB Restore, for about 2 weeks, and then incorporated the sachets after that. And we noticed a huge difference in our energy levels, good quality sleep, and my mood. My mood was a big thing. Like I was not as, I'm not moody, but there's certain times of the month that I am. And I didn't have, it wasn't affected like that anymore. So it's a pretty incredible system. And digestion is so important. And it is, like I said, that's the key where we want to begin and really focus and start, because 80% of our immune system is in our gut. And so this is something that we want to be able to make sure that is functioning properly, that we have good, healthy digestion. Something, one of our blends that we have, it's called Digesten. And as I go through, if you see that this says A, T, or I, that means that this oil can be used aromatically, topically, and internally. So I'll talk about all of those ways to be able to use your oils. So this is going to be able to provide any kind of digestive relief, okay? Which is perfect and great, especially before Thanksgiving. Okay, I always overindulge. I don't know. I try to like contain myself, but everything is so good. And I don't know about you, but our Thanksgiving, like everybody brings something. So I feel obligated, like I need to try a little bit of everything, but there's things that I love more than other things. So all of a sudden my plate is mounding and I'm eating way more than I need to, but it's so good. And so last year, our family, I don't know, there was about 20, at least 20 of us, and we all kind of all did the same thing. So we're sitting there on the couch like a bunch of, beached whales, and we're like, oh, this is awful. I can't believe we just did that. And so my dad went upstairs, got some Digesten, and we all put Digesten on, and it helped us like within about 10 minutes. All of that pressure was gone. Okay. So we could actually function again. We could play games and enjoy the evening, and we didn't feel like big gluttons. Okay. So Digesten does work very quickly. It's great for digestive relief. It covers everything from the mouth to the south. And it's even great for things like acid reflux. So it's going to help to reduce that acidity in the body. You can massage it right on the sternum. It's going to be great for motion sickness. So if you're driving anywhere, keep your Digesten with you, or boating, or whatever it may be if you get to go on vacation. And it's also really great for sinus pressure. So you want to dilute this down with a carrier oil or fractionated coconut oil. I'll talk about that in a little bit, but you can massage it right into your sinuses and it will help to relieve that pressure. So a lot of the oils that we talk about, like there's never just like one way to use the oil. There's about at least 15 ways to use the oil. Okay. Know that essential oils are going to be very effective. So they are able to permeate our cell's membrane. And so a lot of times people will say to me, oh, those oils, they just smell so good. And they do. I mean, I know I smell good wherever I go, but there's so much more to that. There's actual science behind it of how the oils work with our body. Okay. We share 60% of our DNA with plants. So when we are using these essential oils, essential oils are simply extracts from the plants. It's what the plant uses to thrive and survive in nature. We're extracting that and using it for our benefit. And we speak the same language. So when we're using it and applying it, or taking it internally, or diffusing it into the air, our body sees this as food and fuel. So this is your cell right here, a good little biology 101 for you here tonight. And our oils have this big oily membrane that protects our cell. Two things that can harm your cell: one is bacteria and one is viruses. Bacteria lives on the outside of the cell, viruses live on the inside of the cell. So a lot of times when you're sick and you have a bacterial infection, they can usually always prescribe a antibiotic, right? No problem. It will clear up the infection probably in about 7 to 10 days. But there are some negative side effects of antibiotics, right? Antibiotics, when we take them, yes, they will beat off that bad bacteria or whatever's causing the sickness, but it doesn't have an indicator or way to know of what is your good bacteria and what is your bad bacteria. So it's basically like walking into a room and just pow, 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 right? Killing all the bacteria. So it's destroying good and bad bacteria. So yes, you may get better, but it's also going to weaken your immune system, and it will take a longer time to be able to build up that good, healthy bacteria again, okay? When you have a virus, they usually tell you, hey, you know what? You have a virus. There's nothing you can do, right? You have to go home, drink plenty of fluids, get lots of rest, and let nature run its course. And the reason why is because the prescriptions that they prescribe are water-based synthetics, and they cannot penetrate that oily membrane to be able to get at those viruses inside the cell. But when we use our essential oils for support for our health and wellness, they can not only stop the replication of that bacteria living on the outside of the cell, but they're also going to be able to penetrate that oily cell membrane and stop the replication of the bacteria or the viruses living on the inside of the cell. Okay. And we're always getting to the root cause of the problem. We're never covering up or masking the issue. We're actually getting to the root cause. Okay. We're never tricking the body into thinking it's doing something it shouldn't or whatever. We're working with the body on a cellular level. So powerful. And one of my favorites to be able to do to incorporate and support you for your immune system is On Guard. Just remember On Guard. Okay. It's going to battle for you. And so this is one that we definitely want to ramp up during the winter months. It's in our diffuser all the time, this time of year, especially. We want to apply this to our spine and your feet. Spine is your information highway. So this is a great place to incorporate, to just be preventative. Okay. Put your oils on your spine and your feet. Your feet is a great way for your oils to be absorbed very quickly into the system and be very beneficial. And it feels good too. You can also clean the home with this. You can sanitize surfaces. You can put the oil with some water and just a spray bottle and be able to spray and eliminate those airborne pathogens. And it's also going to strengthen our immune response. Okay. This doesn't mean you're never going to get sick. It's actually good for your immune system. If you do get sick once in a while, right, that helps to build that up, but it is going to protect you and it is going to help you to be able to recover faster. Okay. So something great to have on hand. So again, we talked about the oil. When I talked about how important it is to be able to maintain the integrity of those healthy microbiomes in the body, we have a microbiome just right in our mouths. And so when we use a harsh chemical, whether it's a toothpaste or a mouthwash, a lot of times those really strong ones where it feels like your mouth is burning, it's destroying that healthy microbiome that you have in your mouth. So using something much more gentle, our On Guard mouthwash has all those essential oils that On Guard does in a mouthwash form. Plus, it has myrrh in it, which is really good for even healthy gums. And the toothpaste. Okay, it's natural whitening and remineralizing, and it's something safe for everyone in the home, which I think is really important because if you look at other toothpaste, it basically says, to call poison control if it's swallowed. Like, of course, you're going to swallow a little bit of toothpaste when you're brushing your teeth. That's kind of scary to me. So we have always been using this natural toothpaste and it works really well. Okay. And you can incorporate On Guard in several different ways. If you look at the doTERRA website, we have On Guard. We've expanded it, I don't know, into 14 or 15 different products because it's so effective for our immune system. But we take these protective soft gels on a regular basis, especially in the winter, or if we feel something coming on. This has those oils that are in On Guard. So it has rosemary, eucalyptus, clove, cinnamon. Those are all, and wild orange. Those are all in there, but it also has the addition of oregano and melissa oil in here. So it's going to be very effective in protecting against viruses too. Okay, talking about toothpaste, a brand new one that just came out in October is Super Mint. Okay, so we like both of these. On Guard is a little bit more cinnamony, but the Super Mint is a great way if you're looking just, my husband's like, I just want my breath to feel like fresh. So we'll use the Super Mint in the morning and then use the On Guard one in the evening. Okay, which there's no right or wrong here. You can do whatever interests you, but you can incorporate either one. Water intake. Okay, this is really important. And this is something that you may not think about in the wintertime, especially because like in the summer, we're really conscious of how much water we're consuming, right? Because it's hot out, we're in the sun, we want to make sure we don't get dehydrated. And we don't think about it in the winter as much. But this is it's just as important in the winter because the air is drier and we want to make sure that we continue to consume the appropriate amount of water. So it's going to be, the recommendation is half of your weight in ounces. So if you weigh 120 pounds, this is drinking like basically half of your weight in ounces. So 120 pounds would be 60 ounces of water. That's roughly 8 glasses a day. And the reason why this is so important is because 70% of our body is water. 80% of our skin is water, 75% of our brain is water, and this is going to help to convert our food into energy. It's going to help our body to absorb the nutrients, and it's also going to move those toxins and cleanse out of the body, okay? Really important. So make sure that you increase your water intake if you're not consuming half of your weight in ounces. Something that I love to do is to incorporate any kind of a citrus oil with my water. So Super easy to do. One drop is all you need. But citrus oils from doTERRA have a high level of a constituent called limonene. Okay. Limonene is really important and beneficial for immune support, or antioxidants, removing those that oxidative stress out of the body. Also an anti-inflammatory and anti-stress. And of course, when we smell any citrus, it's just bright and happy and energizing. There's a whole variety of different ones like lemon, green mandarin is a fun one, grapefruit, tangerine, wild orange, lime, and lemon. Okay, lemon's a great like kind of first one to get started with, I think. And it smells great. And it's so easy to be able to do. So for me, my water, we're gonna put one drop in here. Okay. If two sneak in, it's okay. You're not gonna blow up. But know that the citrus oils come from the rind. Okay. So the reason why that's important is because the rind is alkaline. Okay. When you think about lemon, a lot of times we think about it being acidic, and that's because the juice is acidic. Okay. So this is coming from the rind. It's going to make the body more alkaline. And the more alkaline that your body is, the better you can fight disease. So putting lemon in your water, this is going to be a great way. It tastes so good. So I'm going to be drinking more water because it tastes better. A great way to cleanse the body. It's going to help with that acid reflux again because we're removing that acidity, because we're introducing this more alkaline, lemon oil into our daily routine. It's a great way to even clean the home. You can use it as a produce cleaner. It's great for mental clarity because we're flushing out that toxic load. And when we add a drop to our water, only use stainless steel or glass. Okay. It's actually designed to break down like plastics in our body. Okay. So if you put it in a plastic container over time, it will actually break down the plastic container. So stick with glass or stainless steel. One drop is all you need. But it's happy and it's energizing. Lots of great citrus ones that you can incorporate. Okay. If you're wondering which ones you can ingest, if you look on the side of your bottle, it will say supplemental facts. So not all of our oils are safe to be ingesting, but just look on the side of the bottle and it will be very easy to tell if it's able to be ingested. So you can use them in your water, you can use them in tea, you can use them in cooking. I sneak On Guard oil into like brownies that I make for the kids. They don't even know what's in there, but I know it's helping to support their immune system. So great ways to be able to do that. And again, look at this, it's the lemon peel is all that's in this bottle. Okay, pretty incredible. It actually takes 75 lemons to make one bottle of lemon oil. All right. So now let's talk about metabolism. Okay. And this is, again, a whole class in itself, but I think it's important to incorporate because our metabolism affects so many things. It's not just like energy and weight loss, right? When we really focus and look at our metabolism, it's connected to our connective tissue, our muscles, our joints, how well we're sleeping at night, the energy that we have throughout the day, our digestive issues, circulation, how our skin, our hair, our nails look, and reducing those glucose spikes. Okay, glucose spikes actually release oxidative stress in the body. So we want to be really focusing on how we can support our metabolism and our digestion. So we have an incredible system. I did teach an entire class on MetaPower if you want to learn more. But tonight I'm going to talk about just one of the products, and that is our collagen. Okay, this is marine-based collagen. There's 9 different types of collagen in here, which is really important because most of the collagen that you see on the market only has about like 1 or 2 different types of collagen. Here we're incorporating 9 different types. So we have marine-based collagen. We have important things like NMN and NADH. Okay, this is energy molecules that support the body and encourage healthy mitochondria. Hyaluronic acid is very important as a great anti-aging tool. So is resveratrol. See buckthorn fruit extract, rose apple fruit extract. That's going to be really important for our immune system, in addition to the liposomal vitamin C. And biotin is in here for really healthy hair, skin, and nails. Okay, so this is super easy. Here, let me show you, first of all, my testimony in this. But it's made a huge difference. I've been using it for a year now. And so I've noticed a huge difference in my energy levels, good sleep at night, much better tone in my skin. So don't have like the dimply wrinkles and things like that. It's much more toned. I've lost, I mean, it's not a guaranteed weight loss thing, but for me, it totally worked. I've lost 25 pounds because, it helps with reducing sugar cravings too. So I used to always reach for like especially at night. At night is the worst, right? I always thought I deserved like a Reese's peanut butter cup at the end of the day because I did a good job, or like a bowl of ice cream with my own crushed Oreos in it, all those kinds of things. But I just didn't crave it anymore. So a lot of times my husband and I will split an apple at night if we're still hungry after dinner, or like I said, even just drinking water, or we'll make a tea. But we have our MetaPower at night. It looks like this. It's just one simple little sachet, and you can just mix it. I like to mix it with cold water. Okay, cold water tastes the best. And you want to drink it within 15 minutes. So I'll show you. I'm just going to be putting it right in here. You want to drink it within 15 minutes of mixing it up, okay? Because we have some really, really healthy things in there. We've got even some chlorophyll in there that's encapsulating that healthy energy molecule. So you don't need a lot of water. I would say about 4, maybe 6 ounces at the most. And just shake it up and just drink it down, okay? You don't want to drink this over a long period of time. My husband and I, this is just kind of like our evening elixir. There we go. And I'm done. And it makes a huge difference. So this is what I look like, 7:30 in the morning. I had no idea I looked that bad, but no makeup, no nothing. And this within 4 months, you can just see what a difference it made, not only in the color of my skin, but just kind of filling things out a little bit more and getting rid of this horrible crease, all of those things. It's made a huge difference. Okay. So something great to incorporate when we focus on our nutrition. And you can see the collagen comparison. Okay. So if you've ever looked at other collagens on the market, again, ours has 9 different types of collagen. It's obviously been tested for any kind of heavy metals. We've got 70% tripeptides, which means it's going to be like 12 times more bioavailable than any other collagen on the market, which means it's going to be absorbed into your system. You're going to get a lot of bang for your buck. And we're targeting and focusing on your skin, your joints, your energy. This is going to be a great anti-aging tool and helping to regulate the blood sugar in our body. Okay. And very affordable, especially compared when you're looking at all the other ones on the market. Okay, so let's dive in and talking about how we can also incorporate our essential oils. Okay, kind of laid the foundation of the important nutritional value of what we can do to be able to support our health and wellness. And we're talking about our oils. We talked a little bit about internal use, and now I'm going to talk about topical. So this is actually putting oils directly on the skin. And anytime that we do that, it's really important to be able to make sure that we're using what's called a fractionated coconut oil. Fractionated coconut oil, if you've seen coconut oil, I'm sure at the grocery store, maybe you use it in cooking. Fractionated means that all the fats have been pulled out. So it's in liquid form all the time. And I like fractionated coconut oil because it doesn't have a fragrance to it. It's not sticky. It's super easy to apply, but we're helping to, my ratio is always like 3 to 1. Okay. So 3 drops of your coconut oil to 1 drop of your regular oil. And the reason why this is important is because it's going to give your oil weight. So when we put it on our skin, if you just put your regular, bottle of oil right on the skin, it's going to flash off and evaporate. You're not going to get a lot of good absorption here. But when we layer it in with the carrier oil, it's going to give it weight. So it's going to be able to drive into our system. We're going to get a longer lasting benefit of it, while at the same time, it's actually protecting our skin from any kind of skin sensitivities. Okay. And it's also going to spread and cover a larger surface area. So it's really going to help your oils to stretch. And so we're not using so much of the oil itself because we are breaking down that ratio, that 3 to 1. Okay. So I always recommend adding that to your order. Um, Something that we definitely apply when we're talking about the topical use of our essential oils is when we're exercising. So the Deep Blue Stick is one of my absolute favorites. It looks just like this, and our whole family fights over this all the time. It's on my monthly order every month because someone's always needing one. We're always running out, and so super easy. It just looks like a little deodorant stick, basically. But you can apply this and put this anywhere that it hurts. Okay, any kind of aches and pains. It even says that it's actually helping to support with things like arthritis. But for me, like my lower back at the end of the day, bottoms of my feet is super helpful. My shoulders, it's great for a headache. You can just rub it right in on your temples. Anyone with issues during that time of the month, they can put it right on their abdomen. It will even help with digestion. Oh gosh, I just can't. I think it helps with everything. I love it. Or pre-workout, post-workout. I like it before I go for a run because it kind of warms up my muscles and prevents that lactic acid buildup. So it's a great way to be able to just stay in good shape, okay, and be less prone to inner injury. So that is a great one to use for exercise. Breathe is our respiratory blend. This works really well for being able to open up the airways. So you can put this right on your chest, like before a workout, or even like after a workout. It's great for anybody who has difficulty breathing. It's going to really help to open up those airways, and you can take in oxygen much more readily. Okay. And birch. Birch is brand new to the doTERRA family. It's in October. It's an oil that we've been working on to be able to provide and be sustainable for about 7 years. So it's a really big deal that it's here now. But birch is a great companion to Deep Blue. Again, really helping with anything that hurts. And yeah, I would say anything that hurts. And it's also really good for skin. So, and again, I actually got to present at convention, doTERRA's convention in Salt Lake City in September, and I got to talk all about birch. But we use it for so many things, but we use it mainly for being able to help with any kind of aches and pains, and also helping with healthy scalp and healthy skin. So you can incorporate this, use this with your like moisturizer to be able to brighten the skin. It works really, really well. And I'm so excited that birch is here. Okay. Again, we've been working on it for a long time, but exercise is really important to incorporate into your daily routine. I really encourage morning exercise for many reasons. First of all, you're going to make better food choices throughout the day. If you get up and move your body first thing, you're just in a better mood. And I feel like you just make better decisions. There's less distractions if you just wake up and you get out and you start working out. Like to me today, I was like, I don't know, I had to be at work early. I couldn't get my workout in. I usually go out every morning for a run or a walk with my dogs. And I'm like, oh, I'll do it later, right? Well, guess what? I'm teaching an oils class. And then we've got dinner with family afterwards. And so, I mean, the chances of me going to actually work out and exercise today is not good. But you know what? I'll be out there tomorrow morning because that's just the way we're going to be much more successful that way. You have a better overall mood and your focus, and we're helping to set that circadian rhythm. So that means that if we get up and we have that natural sunlight, we take in that natural sunlight in the morning, it will set that rhythm with our body so that we can wake up naturally and be able to fall asleep naturally in the evening. Okay. All right, and then let's dive into aromatic use. So this is really just smelling and taking in your oils. One of my favorite things to do. There's lots of ways to enjoy your oils aromatically, but we can just put these right on and just put them in your hands and just smell and take it in. If you got some samples from me, like peppermint is a great one to do this with, or any of your citrus oils, you can team those up together. But it just smells so good. You can be your own diffuser, so you can work it right into your hair, or this time of year, I'll work it into like my hat or my scarf, any article of clothing. But then I just smell that throughout the day, and it's really, really supportive. Using something like a diffuser, okay, this is just my little example here. There's lots of different options for diffusers. Diffusers are crock pots for your essential oils, okay? So basically, you put about 6 to 8 drops in there, fill it with lukewarm water. Fill it with lukewarm water first, right to the fill line, and then put in about 6 to 8 drops of your essential oils, okay? And you just turn it on and you set it and forget it. Okay, super easy. I do this. My husband actually is amazing at this. He does this in the morning and at night, and the whole house smells amazing. But it's also cleaning and purifying the air. So there's so many benefits to be able to get the diffusers going. It's also going to have a great impact on the mood, okay, how someone's feeling, whether you need to feel more energized throughout the day or you're looking for a support. Like here, this is right on the nightstand here with Serenity, which is our restful blend, to be able to help the body to be able to fall asleep naturally. Okay. And if you're wondering how this actually works, there is science behind this. These don't just smell good just because, they're not just pretty little oils. They're actually working with our body. So the aroma travels to the back of each of our nostrils where those molecules attach to receptors, and the nerves send the aroma information to the olfactory bulb in the brain. The olfactory bulb sends that information to the amygdala to convert the aroma into emotions and memories. And then those aroma memories are stored and create a triggered response, such as aroma, or to the aroma, such as calming or focus or joy. Okay. So that's how it works with our body. Inhaling essential oils is the fastest route to the body. When you breathe in essential oils, those molecules are absorbed by the hairs inside your nostrils that have receptors, which send that signal to the olfactory bulb and connect right directly to your limbic system. And here, the limbic system creates that emotional response. Okay. The limbic system, this is what controls our emotional response, our sense of smell, our hormone function, our behavior, our motivation, and our long term memory. So, this is really important to be able to understand that it is communicating with our body on all levels. All right. So, when we're talking about aromatic use, okay, this is one of my I don't know, I would say my favorite ways, but something that I think is really important to get in the diffuser when we're talking about stress and anxiety. Okay. So putting something like Shinrin Yoku, this is a brand new blend that just came out in October. It's our forest bathing blend. It smells amazing. Balance is our grounding blend. So this is again helping to ground the body, helping to calm down the body. And then adaptive. This is our calming blend. And if you got some samples from me, I put adaptive in there because I feel like this time of year more than ever, we need that additional support to be able to help to calm the emotions. I think it's really important. Yes, we want to use oils for support, but there's also things that we can do to be able to help to manage our stress and reduce that high levels of cortisol in the body. Elevating your appreciation. So for me, when I wake up in the morning, I think about 5 things that I'm thankful for, and I write them down, and so that I'm much more in tune and aware. And I feel like if you start off your day with that, you're going to start seeing more things around you throughout the day that you will continue to appreciate. Okay. And remember that your vibe attracts your tribe. So stick with people that have a positive attitude. All right. I mean, there are some people that are just like always complaining or have a problem or can't wait to share the horrible news with you. Right. Sometimes you just have to kind of like limit the time that you spend with that person and really focus on people that lift you up and energize you. So because you're going to feel better from the inside out, and focus on what you can control. Obviously, we can't control the things that are coming at us every day, but we can control how we respond and how we react to them. So I find like having these oils with me really helps me to kind of stay in that positive mindset and be able to help ease that stress and anxiety. So any of these are great. Like I said, the Shinrin is brand new, but Balance, Adaptive, these are staples. These are ones that I could never be without. And sleep is so important. So we focus on, why do we need good sleep? Making sure that we get that 6 to 8 hours of good quality sleep, because this is when helping our body to maintain a healthy weight. It cleans out toxins while we're sleeping. We're organizing our thoughts during the night. We're renewing and repairing the body, replacing energy reserves, removing waste, and rebuilding our metabolism. So things like Serenity, that's our restful blend. Breathe, I talked about a little bit during workouts, but it's also really great to diffuse at night if you know anyone who's got some breathing issues during the night. And Wild Orange is another great one to incorporate. and lavender. Okay. We know lavender to be calming. It is a great calming tool. And it's not only calming for the mind, but I think lavender is so important to have in your arsenal of essential oils because it's also going to be very calming for the mind, calming for the skin. Okay. So any kind of cuts, bumps, scrapes, bruises, burns, bee stings, bug bites, anything like that, incorporate lavender, apply lavender. We keep this one in the kitchen. We have it in a roller ball in all of our kids' gym bags for any kind of scrapes or cuts, bruising, anything like that, because lavender is going to be very healing for the skin. And it's a natural antihistamine. So if you know anyone who struggles with any kind of seasonal threats, this is a great tool, and also great to apply like to like a bee sting or a bug bite, because it's going to reduce that swelling and that itching that normally occurs. Okay, so lavender is king, and our lavender smells amazing. Okay, it's not old lady lavender. It smells just like you're right in this lavender field because remember, all of the doTERRA oils, there is no artificial fragrances in here. Okay. It's just strictly straight lavender, and it's coming from Europe and in Bulgaria, where some of the most incredible lavender fields exist. Okay, so think about what your top three health concerns are. Is it stress and anxiety, pain and inflammation, sleep, digestion, immune support that you're looking for? Is it depression, energy, or motivation? And imagine your daily life without those health concerns. Okay, what would life be like if you didn't wake up every day feeling in pain, slow, and aching, right? Or if you didn't have digestive issues? Um, think about what your life could be like without those because I want to be able to work with you to be able to combat whatever your health concern is, okay? And be able to find natural tools for you to be able to incorporate into your daily routine. Because with doTERRA, we can solve 85 to 90% of whatever comes up in the home. And we can do it naturally. We can do it with something that will actually work with your body on a cellular level. And it will make such a difference in your life. Okay. And I always like to like hone in and really focus on like one health concern first, or maybe one or two health concerns, and then be able to expand from there. Okay. So think about that, write that down so that we can work together and really hone in and figure out what is exactly perfect for you and the way to begin. Because this is all about you and your health and wellness. Okay. There's no cookie cutter way to be able to put this together. I'm all about customization and listening to what your health needs are to be able to put together the perfect wellness package just for you. So if you're wondering how to get doTERRA in your home, um, there used to, I mean, I used to put retail. Number one used to be retail, but retail's not here anymore. That's just dumb. Nobody wants to pay the retail prices. Okay. So you can get your oils at wholesale. Okay. We have through our link, you will always get 25% off of the retail prices. There used to be a $35 membership fee for this. But when you are connected to me, and I send you my link, there is no membership fee. Okay. You get a free wholesale account. You will get to order what you want, when you want, whenever you want. There's no requirements on you. There's no certain amount you have to spend or anything like that. It's all about you and your health and wellness. And then you get me to be able to support and educate you. So you have complete control over your account. You log in, you go to the doTERRA website, you log in once you have an account with your, email and password, and it will instantly unlock those wholesale prices. You can order all the products that you want and they're delivered right to your door. I just absolutely love it. So let me show you, we've got free shipping on orders over 100 PV, that's product value. And we have a ton of free gifts this month with any orders over 100 PV. So our team's doing a special growth program that gives you a promo code that if it's over that 100 PV, you get a free bottle of Citrus Bliss. This is sunshine in a bottle. Okay, it's all of our citrus oils combined together. This is our invigorating blend. It smells amazing in the diffuser. Or you can wear this as your own personal perfume. Okay, perfume means there's no chemicals, right? But we smell amazing. If it's 150 PV, you can get a free diffuser and a free bottle of Citrus Bliss. And if it's a 200 PV, you get the free Citrus Bliss, the free diffuser, a free little 5 ml of frankincense, and the rollerball of Adaptive, that calming blend. Okay. So again, we can customize any order, and it doesn't even have to be 100 PV. If you're like, Kara, I want to get started with the deep blue stick and a bottle of lemon, we can do that too. Okay. We can still get you that free wholesale account. And I always give customers, brand new customers, free reference books too. Oh, this is blurry, darn it. Okay, so I also have a special code for today and tomorrow that allows you to not only get that free citrus bliss and the diffuser and all those other things, but after your order processes, doTERRA will give you a voucher or a promo code to be able to get a free introductory kit that has a free bottle of lemon, lavender, and peppermint in the little box. Okay, so that's a little trio kit, introductory kit it's called, and it's great because you got these little oils that's really good for like on the go. I always travel with my oils, so with my code you can actually get that for free. And you can also get, and this is available to anybody, okay? So if you're on here, I know we got a mix of people on here tonight. If you already have a wholesale account with doTERRA and you're on here, you can use this fall event code to be able to get $2 off of the Deep Blue Stick. Okay, so that's for everybody. But if you're just getting started, I totally recommend taking advantage of that promo code to get that $2 off the Deep Blue Stick and be able to get that extra bonus of that free introductory kit. So what I did is I put together some of my favorites, okay? These are ways that you can really take advantage of being able to get all these freebies. So this is called the Family Essentials. It's a box of the top 10 oils, lemon, oregano, breathe, deep blue, tea tree, peppermint, on guard, lavender, frankincense, digestion. It's a box of those top 10 oils basically designed to replace your medicine cabinet. Adding a bottle of wild orange in there, your fractionated coconut oil, which of course is really important because anytime we want to be applying topically, we want to be using the coconut oil and the Deep Blue Stick. Okay. When you use those promo codes, and with this QR code, you can scan this right with your phone. I already put in the one code to get the free citrus bliss and the free diffuser, but I'll give you the code that you can also add to be able to get that free introductory kit. And I always, again, give those free reference books, which is so important. It's like having an oil Bible with you when you get started. So that's $174. Or you could do something like the Lifelong Vitality Pack and the MetaPower with that PB Restore, right? Keeping that healthy microbiome, adding that Deep Blue Stick because it's on sale, getting birch and On Guard and lemon. So that's $289. And you're getting all this. So you're getting free citrus bliss, you're getting the free adaptive touch, free frankincense, the free diffuser, free lemon, lavender, and peppermint. That's a lot of free. Okay. So I'm like trying to put little customized packages together that I recommend that I think are at an amazing price point. But again, you could work with this and be like, you know what? I'm just going to try the MetaPower and the Deep Blue Stick and some birch or whatever it is. It can totally be worked and customized to exactly what you need. But these are like my 4 favorites. So I just had someone today get started with the Lifelong Vitality and the MetaPower. And that's great too. Okay. That's a great way to be able to incorporate because you're going to be getting a whole bunch of free oils. So that one's $150. And you're starting off with that great foundation of your health and wellness. Or maybe you're just like, you know what? I just want to tap into some oils. I just want to incorporate these into my routine. Lemon, On Guard, Balance, a lavender rollerball, On Guard sanitizing mist. That's pretty important to have. You can get this for $104. And you're getting free citrus bliss, and then that free little promo code to get lemon, lavender, and peppermint after your first order processes. Okay. Plus those free reference books from me. So I think there's lots of great ways. Like I said, as you can see, this can be completely customized to whatever speaks to you, whatever you feel. Hopefully watching this, you're like, oh, I would really love, On Guard's really important. Breathe sounds amazing. Lavender, whatever it may be. It's so much fun to be able to shop and pick and customize to exactly what you want. Okay. And remember, you're always getting 25% off of that retail. So you get that amazing welcome packet when you get started. You get included or get invited into our private Facebook group, or it's actually a private website. So anyone can join the Good Earth Living. Hopefully you got my link to be able to join that. That's for everybody and anybody. But we also have a exclusive private website just for our members with education and access to our Wellness Wednesday classes. Again, you always get 25% off of that retail and 24-hour care and support. So you can text me questions anytime, and I'm always here for you. Okay. I will always find the answer to your questions. That is my whole goal, is to be able to help and support you in your health and wellness. And what's really important, and what I want to show, because especially because we have existing customers on here right now, when you are ordering something like the Lifelong Vitality, when you add that to your loyalty rewards order, okay, it's going to ship each month. You have the choice when you have your wholesale account if you want to do like one-time ordering and just order as you need it, or if you want to place an order every single month, we can set you up on a loyalty rewards program, which would make sense if you're ordering a supplement, right? Like you would want that. This is a 30-day supply, so you would want that. And the cool thing about that is when you order this and you add, like, let's say the collagen, you get it at significant savings. So instead of being $84.50, you get it at a promo price of $65. Okay, so the price drops down significantly that way. You're saving $20 that way. So I always recommend people buy that duo together to be able to save those additional discounts and additional. Not only that, but our supplements, you can see that they're all heavily discounted when you do this as a loyalty order, either with your Lifelong Vitality or with your collagen. Okay, super smart. Okay, let me talk really quick. Give me 3 minutes to talk about the benefits of sharing, okay? Because I think it's so important. The more that we can connect and talk with your friends and family about the opportunity of doTERRA and natural health and wellness, because we can change lives one drop at a time. Okay. We have an amazing program. It's called Refer a Friend. And this is just strictly for customers. Okay. This is for you if you're like, gosh, I get so excited about my products. I can't wait to tell, one of my best friends about it. You have a referral link. So you'll notice once you log into your account, once your account is set up, doTERRA will show you all about Refer a Friend. And you'll have a referral link that you can share with your friends and family, which will allow them to get that free wholesale account to be able to get 25% off of the retail. And it gives you 20% of whatever their first order was back in doTERRA dollars. And so you can apply that to any products that you want. You can, there's no restrictions or anything like that. It will show up right where like your credit card is in your account, and you're getting those doTERRA dollars that you can apply towards absolutely anything. It's amazing. Let's see, if you are interested in like actually doing this as a business opportunity, I'm always looking to link arms with people who have a natural interest in health and wellness. And I have a whole class on this also. So for the sake of time, I'm not going to dive into this tonight, but know that you can always connect with me if this is something that piques your interest. Okay. It can be as little or as big as you want it to be. But our team is always growing, and we're always looking for people who are passionate about helping others naturally. Okay. So I'm going to stop sharing right now, and let me check the chat and find out if there are any questions. Where did it go? I just lost my chat. Let's see. Where did the chat go? All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the recording.